Gwangju, 9 degrees in Busan, and 9 degrees on Jeju-do Island. You're listening to Arirang Radio.
Arirang Radio.
Arirang Radio.
The time is 2 p.m.
Dear Diary, high score broken. I slept at 6:50 p.m. yesterday. I never slept at around a number 6. Can you believe? I woke up after snoozing my alarm twice as well. What is inside me? Why am I sleeping? Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. We'll be back after 그러나 꽃이었다, Still a Flower by CM Blue.
자국이 지워져가 그 자리엔 그림자만 남았고 무너져도 아름답던 찬란하게 피어나던 순간을 잊어가 짓밟혀 얼룩지고 상처만 남았고 오래도록 잔향만을 껴는 채 버텨 숨쉬어 슬픔 속에 자란 그러나 꽃이었다 사라진 그 이름 사랑과 믿음은 수렁에 빠져 영원한 피하지 못할 외로움 한 줄기의 빛이란 말은 노래 가사일 뿐 누군가가 쓴 허구일 뿐 위로되지 않았어 얼룩지고 상처만 남았고 오래도록 잔향만을 껴는 채 버텨 숨쉬어 그러나 나는 그러나 끝내 향기를 품은 세상 속에 핀 꽃 그렇게 나는 그렇게 결국 난 눈물로 젖은 땅 위에 피어난 따뜻한 봄 날 꼭 안아줘 너와 같은 꽃 Flowers of the asphalt 서도 슬픔 속에 자란 그러나 꽃이었다 햇살 머금 꽃 아침에 활짝 핀 꽃 따뜻한 이 봄에 온기를 담은 나야 눈에도 띄지 않고 누구도 몰라도 오래도록 진한 향을 껴는 채 버텨 숨쉬어 그러나 나는 그러나 끝내 향기를 품은 세상 속에 핀 꽃 그렇게 나는 그렇게 결국 난 눈물로 젖은 땅 위에 피어난 따뜻한 봄 날 꼭 안아줘 너와 같은 꽃 하나 꽃이 없다.
That was 그러나 꽃이었다, Still a Flower by CN Blue. You guys are listening to Heart Attack, and I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. Hi guys, how are y'all feeling? Bum, bum, bum. Are you happy, healthy, and hydrated? So yesterday after the show, I don't know why, but I was so hungry, right? So I had like steak for dinner. And I had pasta, so it was like a lot of food. And that was around like 4:30, 4:40-ish. So like around 5:30, I guess I finished eating. And then I took a shower. And then I came out of the shower and I lied down and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to sleep. Like I knew that it was gonna be a nap. Because who sleeps at 6:50, right? I know I'm a monster that sleeps at 7:30, but who sleeps when it's around 6 p.m., right? So I was like, I guess I'll wake up later tonight and just, just be miserable. And the thing is, my parents were over at my house and I didn't care. I was just like, you know what, guys? I'm out. I'm gonna sleep, so you guys do whatever you guys want to do. So I kind of remember hearing them leave the house, but I was like, you know what? I can't do this. And I slept. And I opened my eyes because of my alarm, which I set at 8 a.m. because I was like, oh, if I sleep early and if I don't wake up during the night, then let me start a fresh morning and let me start it early and let me do miracle morning, have breakfast, maybe stretch, read. But the thing is, I turned my alarm off and I went back to sleep. My next alarm was at 9. I turned it off and I went back to sleep. My next alarm was at 9:30. I turned it off. And the thing is, I didn't just turn it off right away. I slept through it a few times and then I had to snooze it. And then I woke up at 9:50. So like, yeah, I slept at 6:50 and then 9:50. So, I mean, it's not too crazy, 15 hours for me. It is a lot, but it's not like crazy, but I had to wake up at that time because I had recordings this morning. If I didn't have recordings, I think I would have slept more. But yeah, guys, crazy. Yeah. What's wrong with me, guys? What's wrong? Geek says, my girlfriend goes to bed at 6:30. Oh, really? Wait. She wakes up at 2 a.m.? Oh, okay. I thought that I had a friend, but I don't wake up at 2 a.m., so never mind. SRD says, that's healthy in my opinion. Tiggershir says, sounds like you needed the rest. I guess I was also kind of sleep deprived in the first few days of January because I was like traveling and then I had to wake up early because I had to go have like breakfast and blah, 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 blah. After holiday rest. Yes, Tiggershir, I think you're right. After holiday rest. So yeah, I do have 15 hours of sleep currently in my system, but am I energetic? No! But it's nice to see you guys. I hope it's nice for you guys to see me as well. If it's nice, pay pretty tax. I'll be back after Even If by Haze.
Even if you 세상 모든 게 다 변한데도 오늘 저 하늘이 무너져도 난 너부터 찾을 거야 항상 널 기다려 어차피 쉽게 널 다질 생각은 단 한 번도 한 적 없었지 어떤 시련이 와도 너를 위해서 기꺼이 내 모든 걸 내던져 그동안 얼마나 수많은 밤을 너를 생각하며 보냈는지 몰라 네가 힘들어할 때마다 내가 대신 아파할 수 있다면 얼마나 좋을까 하는 생각도 많이 했어 Even if you 세상 모든 게 다 변한데도 오늘 저 하늘이 무너져도 난 너부터 찾을 거야 난 너만 기다려 나 자신마저도 모두 포기할 수 있다고 너만 웃을 수 있다면 하지만 그런 내 맘이 너에겐 전해지지 않았다는 게 참 슬프다 네가 얼마나 널 사랑했는지 그 맘만이라도 부디 기억해주라 Even if you 세상 모든 게 다 변한데도 오늘 저 하늘이 무너져도 난 너부터 찾을 거야 난 너만 기다려 Even if you 너의 모든 게 다 변한데도 기억할게 네가 날 잊어도 그럴 일은 없겠지만 난 널 못 밀어내 Do you really love me? I do believe I love you 날 떠난 그 이유는 멋지 않을게 Even if you 너의 모든 게 다 변한데도 기억할게 네가 날 잊어도 그럴 일은 없겠지만 난 널 못 밀어내
Arirang. Radio.
You guys are listening to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. Let's talk about what we do on our show today. In our first hour, we have Heart News, where I read you guys news articles on what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. And then we have Heart of the Day, where we ask you guys a question every day. And we ask you guys our questions on our Instagram, which is at heartattack_arirang. So give us a follow and check out our Instagram stories, which is where we upload our Q&As. Today we asked you guys what was the most memorable trip that you had. It could be a business trip, a leisure trip, a vacation, anything. So it doesn't even have to be like a trip far away. Maybe a trip to the neighbor or a trip to a building. A trip for you. If you want to send me messages, you guys can do so through our send message board as well, or our email at heartattackarirang@gmail.com, and I will be reading them in a bit. If you also want to send us a song request, we will try our best to play those as well. In hour 2, we are joined by a guest for Open Heart, and we are going to be having an interview segment because Wednesday is interview day. Today, we are joined by Jung-woo, who is a solo artist but once was the member of girl group Bandit. So if you guys have any questions for our guest today, make sure you guys join our live chat during hour 2. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back with Heart News. This is 예뻤던 우리에게 by 권순일 and 조연아.
난 또 서 있어 너와 함께 했던 날에 여전히도 그 장면 속에 남아 내 세상 가장 특별한 날이었어 영화 같은 찰나의 순간이었어 그날의 우리 사랑이었을까
내가 사랑한 건 너였을까 내 모습일까 사랑에 빠진 그 모습이 좋았어
처음 사랑이란 걸 받아서 행복했었어 좋았던 기억만 꼭 남겨줘서 그날의 우리는
눈을 감면 별이 가득하던 밤 아직까지도 내 마음속에 빛나 사랑보다는 꿈이 커져도 너와 나 내가 사랑한 건 너였을까 내 모습일까 사랑에 빠진 그 모습이 좋았어 처음 사랑이란 걸 받아서 행복했었어 좋았던 기억만 꼭 남겨줘서 그날의 우리 그날의 우리를 시간을 정리해 담아봐도 기억이 조금은 옅어져도 추억을 아무리 지워봐도 우리로 가득해 내가 사랑한 건 너였을까 내 모습일까 또 돌아갈 수 없는 날들이지만 마지막으로 한 인사까지 사랑하니까 참 고마웠다고 너를 두고 싶어 그날의 우리 예뻤던 우리에게
January 7th, Wednesday. Here's today's cultural life news of Korea. This is Heart News. This morning was mild with temperatures above seasonal averages, but colder air will move in from the afternoon. Daytime highs will reach 1 degree in Seoul and around 7 degrees in Gwangju and Daegu, lower than yesterday. Tomorrow morning, temperatures will drop to -9 with feels like temperatures down to -14. With no clear rain forecast, dry conditions continue and dry weather advisories remain in parts of the capital area and eastern regions. The Netflix original series Squid Game won again at the prestigious Critics' Choice Awards in the United States, marking its third victory after awards in 2023 and 2025. At the 31st ceremony held in Santa Monica, California, the show beat competitors including Acapulco and Last Samurai Standing to receive the Best Foreign Language Series Award in the TV category. Earlier, the first season of Squid Game made history in 2022 as the first Korean drama to win Best Foreign Language Series, while lead actor Lee Jung-jae became the first Korean performer to receive Best Actor in a Drama Series. Season 2 repeated that success at last year's ceremony, earning the same award and proving the series' steady global influence and recognition. Epic high song Love 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 featuring Yoongjin of Casker is being rediscovered on music charts and social media. Released in 2007 on the group's fourth album Remapping the Human Soul, the track recently ranked 15th on Apple Music's Korea Top 100, 31st on Spotify Korea Top 50, and 52nd on YouTube Music Weekly chart. Short-form dance videos drawing heart shapes to the lyrics are spreading across TikTok, Shorts, and Reels. And the song had also gained attention last year after being sampled in Sick K and Lil Mosh Pit's track Love. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after Love 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 by Epic High featuring Yoongjin of Casker and Soon by Yoonmire.
밤 12시 술 취해 지친 목소리 새벽 2시 차갑게 꺼진 전화기 아무도 내 맘을 모르죠 I can't stop love 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 아파도 계속 반복하죠 I can't stop love love love
있나요? 사랑해본 적 영화처럼 첫눈에 반해본 적 전화기를 붙들고 밤새 본 적 세상에 자랑해본 적 쏟아지는 비 속에서 기다려본 적 그를 향해 미친 듯이 달려본 적 몰래 지켜본 적 미쳐본 적 다 보면서도 못 본 척
있겠죠 사랑해본 적 기념일 때문에 가난해본 적 잘하고도 미안해 말해본 적 연애 편지로 날 세본 적 가족과의 약속을 밀어본 적 아프지 말라 신께 빌어본 적 증걸 피해본 적 잃어본 적 가는 뒷모습 지켜본 적 미친 듯 사랑했는데 왜 정말 난 잘해줬는데 왜 모든 걸 다 줬었는데 You got me going crazy 죽도록 사랑했는데 왜 내 몸과 맘을 다 줬는데 모든 걸 잃어버렸는데 어떡해
아무도 내 맘을 모르죠 I can't stop love 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 아파도 계속 반복하죠 I can't stop love love love
있나요 이별해본 적 빗물에 화장을 지원해본 적 긴 생머리 잘라내본 적 끄는 담배를 쥐어본 적 혹시라도 마주칠까 자리 피해본 적 보내지도 못할 편지 적어본 적 술에 마취돼서 전화 걸어본 적 여보세요 입이 얼어본 적
있겠죠 이별해본 적 사랑했던 만큼 미워해본 적 읽지도 못한 편지 찢어본 적 잊지도 못할 전화번호 지워본 적 기념일을 혼자 챙겨본 적 사진들을 다 불태워본 적 이 세상의 모든 이별 노래가 당신 얘길 거라 생각해본 적
미친 듯 사랑했는데 왜 정말 난 잘해줬는데 왜 모든 걸 다 줬었는데
You got me going crazy
죽도록 사랑했는데 왜 내 몸과 맘을 다 줬는데
모든 걸 잃어버렸는데
어떡해
아무도 내 맘을 모르죠
Nobody knows
I can't stop love 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 아파도 계속 반복하죠
Here we go
I can't stop love love love
I love you.
바보처럼 울고 또 술에 취하고 친구를 붙잡고 그 사람을 욕하고 시간이 지나고 또 술에 취하고 전화기를 붙잡고 say love
아무도 내 맘을 모르죠 I can't stop love 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 아파도 계속 반복하죠 I can't stop love 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 아무도 내 맘을 모르죠 사실은 당신만 모르죠 아파도 계속 반복하죠 이러다 언젠가 다시 마주치겠죠
내 주머니에 네 손이 있었을 때 그래 딱 이맘때쯤 커피가 식어 아이스 카푸치노 수염 길어 거리마다 너가 생각나 괜히 네가 있을 것 같아 지나가는 사람들 사이 어딘가 조용히 너를 찾아봐 겨울이 내 안에 내려 하얀 기억이 되어 너 없는 길을 걸어도 아직은 네가 보여 추억이 내 안에 내려 하얀 기억이 되어 눈이 와 너를 닮은 겨울이 와 네가 준 목도를 꺼내 냄새 맡아 웃었어 혼자 색은 바랬는데 아직 쓸만해 그날의 눈처럼 조용히 나에게 내려 잠시라도 널 느낄 수 있다면 추워도 괜찮아 겨울이 내 안에 내려 하얀 기억이 되어 너 없는 길을 걸어도 아직은 네가 보여 추억이 내 안에 내려 하얀 기억이 되어 눈이 와 너를 닮은 겨울이 눈이 와 너를 닮은 겨울이 와 Miss you Miss you
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. We ask you guys a question on our Instagram, and you guys can check it out through our Instagram stories. You guys can follow us at heartattack_Arirang, HARTATTACK_ARIRANG, and check out our stories, which is where we upload our Q&A feature. So you have to answer in our Q&A box so that we could share your answers here on the screen. Today's question was, what was the most memorable trip for you? Traveling. You guys know that I'm not really a travel person. I do travel. I don't know if I can say quite a bit because I just traveled a lot this one year and then I didn't really. I'm not really like a super traveler because firstly, I am somebody that really likes rules and routines. So I have a lot of routines in my daily life, but traveling means that I do have to kind of break these rules and routines. I feel really comfortable when I successfully go through all the procedures of my morning routine. Same goes for my night routine. But when you're traveling, it is a little harder to do so. And I don't like packing, I don't like unpacking, and also I get why is everything I'm talking about like about me being so sensitive? So I get a lot of migraines a lot, and also I get car sick easily. And this car sickness is at its peak when I'm on the plane. Motion sickness. So whenever I'm traveling for a while, I always feel so sick. So car sickness is real, and plane sickness, and whatever sickness it is. So I just don't like genuinely like moving around. So I never really liked traveling, also because growing up in Canada, I came to Korea at least once a year, which meant that I had to be on the plane for 10 hours at least twice a year ever since I was very young. And that was kind of very traumatic for me because when I'm on the plane, guys, I can't eat and I can't really drink. So what happens is I get on the plane and I don't do anything. Even if it's like a 13, 14, 15 hour like flight, I don't do anything. I just try to sleep. I can't eat anything. I can't drink anything. Of course I try, okay? So if they give me something, I try, but I can't really swallow stuff. So a few times on the plane, like they would get worried about me. Like the stewardess, everybody on the plane. They would be like, if they're like, oh, like, what would you want for like dinner, or when would you want dinner? I'll be like, oh, I'm not having dinner. And they'll be like, didn't you say the same thing for lunch? And I'll be like, yeah. And they're like, did you have a snack? I'll be like, no. And they'll be like, but, and I'll be like, trust me, eating will make it worse. So yeah. But what was the most memorable trip for me? I don't know, guys, because honestly, whenever I'm traveling, I'm genuinely not like happy. Like, of course I'm enjoying it, but I feel like it doesn't make me extra happier just because of the fact that I'm traveling. But I do remember my trip to London because I liked it. I don't consider my Boston trip a travel because I was there for school for a long time, but I did really like Boston. I think I looked kind of pretty in Boston. What else? Yeah. I liked China. I liked Beijing because I ate a lot of hot pot. Yeah. Geek Jiggy says, I genuinely sympathize with people who experience motion sickness. SRD says, I get sensitive sometimes too. You're not alone. Yeah, it really sucks. It doesn't help your life. Bahar says, my recent trip was really memorable for not so great reasons. The train tracks to the airport were all shut down and I nearly missed my flight. Whoa, that is definitely not a good reason. Let's check out your answers. Benny says, my memorable trip was always at the beach. Ooh, I was at the beach last week when I was in Busan and I was like, cool, it's a beach. Anna says, not yet, but I hope when I first travel to the UK and to get matriculated at Magdalen College for undergrad. Ooh, UK. I love UK. Steph says, 3-week vacation in Italy. I haven't been to Italy. Do you guys think I'd like Italy? Yeah, wait. I should have changed the question. What country do you think Iris would enjoy? Where do you think I'd like to go? Tigger says, Gold Beach, Oregon in 2011. Went with friends and my girlfriend at the time. Beautiful place. Ooh, beach. Steven says, trip to New York for a wedding. New York is nice when it's nice. Yeah. Kevin says, my most memorable trip is to go to Tal, Batangas. Interesting, Tal. Steve says, a winter cruise starting in Singapore, then going to ports in Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. So a cruise. I've never been on a cruise, and I was like, should I go on a cruise? Because ever since I was younger, I never had dreams of going on a cruise because of obviously my motion sickness, and everybody tells me, you don't get motion sickness on a cruise. But I don't trust myself because I've been on a lot of ferries, and you know how people say, like, you don't get motion sickness on ferries? Excuse me? Like, no matter how big the ferry is. So, yeah. I mean, the cruise is really slow and it's super big, so you would think that you're not going to get motion sickness. There's high chance I wouldn't, but just in case, what's going to happen? It's literally moving jail for me. I can't jump off. I can't swim back. Not because I'm not allowed to, but literally I don't know how to swim and I don't know how to float. So yeah. Augie says, a trip to the park with my friends. So wholesome. Bahar says, you will love Italy. Ricky says, New Zealand. You think I'll like New Zealand? Why? You need to give me reasons. Why do you think I like it? Bahar says, I think Spain will be great for you too. Fun fact of the day, there is a study program at my university where I could study in Valencia. And I was like, should I? But I didn't move further from that should I idea. Steve says the places were warm and tropical since near the equator, and also it rained heavily in Bali. I am somebody that doesn't have like dreams of Bali because it's like a oceany, like vacationy place, and you guys know I'm not like a vacationy person, right? But I know I've heard so many people praise it, so yeah, curious. Simsound says, besides Korea, it was my trip to Almaty with my friends to take TOPIK exam. You had to take an exam, but it was a memorable trip. I guess you were confident about your exam. Arvian says, a trip I took a while ago with my grandpa and sister to the other side of the country for a week, a breath of fresh air. SB says, going to Universal Orlando a few times. Did you guys know I've never been to D-Land? Did you guys know? Jenga says 2013 Korea, first solo trip ever for an international summer program run by SNU. Have I been on a solo trip? I don't think I've ever been on a solo trip. Oh my gosh, I've never been on a solo trip. But should I? Because who's gonna take my pictures? Paulina says, I have too many, but the most memorable have to be the trip to Egypt. Egypt sounds interesting. Siska says, trip to Korea with Arirang friends and Bali trip with Peter for Arirang anniversary. Did this happen? Wow, I am aware that every once in a while Arirang did like an anniversary thing and some DJs like traveled. Like I know like Ashley went to, was it Brazil? I don't know, Peter went to Bali. Wow, that would have been so memorable. Dracula says the Norwegian fjords. Fjords is how I say it, right? Norwegian fjords. Interesting. Bali. Ooh. Wait, I'm still back at Bali. Sorry. Guys, imagine if you traveled with me. Guys, imagine. Think about it right now. What do you think that would be like? Imagine if they decided to do something and they decided it was going to be Pretty Little Iris. SJ went to England. Ashley went to Argentina. And Peter went to Bali. Well, where are they going to take Pretty Little Iris, Arirang? Arirang, where are you going to take Pretty Little Iris? Imagine if I went. Would you guys want to travel with me? Because did you guys know, surprisingly, I'm a quite good travel friend. Because I love planning things. I love searching information. I have to be knowledgeable when I'm traveling somewhere. So I search up every single thing, plan for every single thing so you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is take a lot of pictures of me, and you have to wait until I'm done taking pictures of our food. But other than that, I'm great. Next is Domi saying, travel to Korea for the first time. Did you have fun? Robin says, my trip to Finland in winter 2024. Oh, I want to go to Finland too. Fantastic says, any trip where I meet wonderful people is a memorable trip. I don't know if I have a most. Fantastic. Of course you have a most memorable trip. What did you do? What were you? Hello? You saw me. Of course you liked your Korea trip. AJN says, Helsinki, great sauna, enjoyed the salmon soup, spent all night at a karaoke bar with strangers. Ooh, sauna. I want to go. Sauna. Matthias says, Machu Picchu in Peru. Interesting. Clara says, all my trips to Japan, I really want to go back again. I've been to Japan so many times to the point where I lost count. And I think where you go in Japan really depends on your experience. They're all good, but I'm saying like the vibes are so different depending on city. Crash Alright says, this trip to New York for a conference I went to. Pretty picture of the sunset. Thank you guys for your answers. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back. 세상의 끝이라도 by Casey.
꺼져도 좋아 난 기꺼이 파도가 될게 너는 찰나의 빛처럼 내게 와줘 어떤 바람에도 울지 않는 고요가 될게 언제든 나를 찾아와 숨이 돼줄게 말하지 않아도 느껴 이 눈빛 따뜻함 잠든 마음들이 다시 피어나 너와 나 세상의 끝이라도 좋아 너 하나만 딱 하나만 행복하면 돼 별빛이 사라진 어둠 속을 헤매도 너 하나만 내 곁에 있어줘 마치 영원할 것처럼 날 바라봐 줄래 어김없이 내 맘을 줄 테니까 너와 나 세상의 끝이라도 좋아 너 하나만 딱 하나만 행복하면 돼 별빛이 사라진 어둠 속을 헤매도 너 하나만 내 곁에 있어줘 마지막이어도 좋아 날 힘껏 안아줘 숱한 밤에 긴 여운이 될게 이제 너와 나 세상의 끝이라도 좋아 나 까마득히 깨지 않을 꿈을 꿀 테니 널 위해 그 어떤 것도 다 될 수 있어 지금처럼 내 곁에 있어줘
SV says, "Hi Iris, so I'm gonna try to resend the video for today. If it doesn't work, I send it to Instagram as well. I'm not good at sending videos on email if you can't tell. I also made a stew today with rice noodles, beef, pineapple, and some seasoning and juices." Iris, question of the day, what is your favorite theme song from a TV show or movie? Mine is either Nightmare Before Christmas, Big Bang Theory, or Phineas and Ferb. Can I request I Do Me by Kiki? Have a great day. Big Bang Theory one is the whole we built a barrier the Big Bang. Why do I remember this? Because I'm rewatching Big Bang Theory nowadays. I read this message because I was so curious about the snow globe you were talking about yesterday of my man, Jack Skellington. Here's the video. It's so cute. Oh, I like the little detail of the house windows. It's a smiley face. This is the most delightful thing I saw today, and today was not a very delightful day. Whoa, thanks for sharing. How hard did you have to shake it to keep the snowflakes twirling like that for the few seconds you filmed the video? Here's the picture that you sent, which is, I think, the chips Are those chips? Pineapple and some seasoning and juices, rice noodles, beef and pineapple. Okay, interesting. I wonder what's on the side. Chips, right? If so, SB, what kind of chips were they? What was my favorite theme song from a TV show or movie? It's the one from, I can't remember right now, which it doesn't make sense for it to be my favorite, but I really like the one from, wait, should I talk about this? Because I have to rave about this because it's one of my favorite series. I'm not going to talk about it so I can spend another like 2 minutes next time when I have time to talk about this series that I really like. I don't think I ever talked about it. You reminded me. Thank you, SB. Now, you know what you have to do again, SB? You got to remind me next time to talk about this series because I don't have time right now. Homework for SB. Shining Star says, 안녕하세요. 첫 번째 방문입니다. 신청곡 받으세요. 추운 날 겨울 감성 가슴 한켠에 아련함이 묻어있는 이솔로몬 이별의 계절 부탁드립니다. 건강하시길 바랍니다. Hello, it's my first time visiting. Do you take song requests? I like to request a song just like the sentimentalness coming from your heart on a cold winter day. 이별의 계절 by 이솔로몬. Hope you're healthy. 안녕하세요. 신청곡 받습니다. 감사합니다. 첫 번째 방문이라고 해주셨는데 계속 방문해주시면 참 정말 많이 좋겠네요. Thanks for visiting. I hope today wouldn't be your last visit because you said it was your first time visiting. And yes, we shall listen to this song. Thank you for wishing me health because guys, we all have to be healthy. Are you guys healthy? SB says butter garlic chips. Ooh, butter garlic chips. You know how I had a whole family size ketchup chip bag? Did I tell you guys? I did. I finished it. But the thing is, mostly it was my acquaintances eating it because I gave it to them when they came over to my house. So yeah. Mahar says pretty in Korean. Well, guys, if you want to listen to more of pretty in Korean, in just a few minutes we are going to be over for our interview and I will be speaking Korean. So yeah, I'll be back after I Do Me by Kiki and 이별의 계절 by 이솔로몬.
I could go somewhere, maybe anywhere. 내 지갑은 늘 낮으니까 just feel it. 손끝은 어디? That's my living ring. 내 걱정은 나답게 더 빛나죠. Feel the breeze 나만 들리는 소리. I can't tell myself that I do me right. 그냥 I do me my way. 다른 그림들은 upside down. 결국 내가 가는 길이야. 나만 just why you care? I'm just 달릴 거야 멋대로. Still thinking 높게 날개를 달고 이걸 해야 돼. 거길 가야 돼. 상관없죠. 난 내가 될 거예요. 무당벌레. This my piercing. I'm screaming yeah. 난 나답게 더 잘해요. Feel that breeze 나만 들리는 소리. I can't tell myself that I do me right. 그냥 I do my way. 다른 그림들은 upside down. 결국 내가 가는 길이야. 나만 just why you care? I'm just 달릴 거야 멋대로. Still thinking 높게 날개를 달고 잘못되는 건 나타를 보면 Maybe I'm 별난 아이. Maybe 내 꿈을 힘들다도 Keep it in your soul. 내 상상보다 더 큰 나였어. 겁없는 my face. No need to chase. I'm close and to your whispering. I do it my way. I do me right. 그냥 I do my way. 다른 그림들은 upside down. 결국 내가 가는 길이야. 나는 just why you care? I'm just 달릴 거야 멋대로. 빙긴 높게 날개를
계절보다 먼저 이별이 와 보내기 싫어서 보낼 수 없어서 옷 잊으려며 나를 감싸봐도 찬바람에 떨고 있는 나의 맘은 사랑한 네가 멀리 떠나가 볼 수 없어도 여전히 나의 맘에 네가 살아있어 움츠러드는 아침은 계절보다 먼저 이별이 와 보내기 싫어도 보낼 수 없어도 옷 잊으려며 나를 감싸봐도 찬바람에 떨고 있는 나의 맘에 피할 수 없이 이별이 와 보낼 수 없는 마음이 온통 뒹굴어 가고 있는데 사랑한 네가 멀리 떠나가 볼 수 없어도 여전히 나의 맘에 네가 살아있어 움츠러드는 아침은 계절보다 먼저 이별이 와
Download the Arirang Radio application.
Type in
Arirang.
Arirang Radio on your app store.
Download it and listen to
Arirang Radio.
88.7 in Jeju City,
88.1 in Seogwipo City.
101.9 in the Daejeong area.
Tune in, Arirang Radio.
You can also listen in Busan through BFM Busan English Broadcast 90.5 MHz and 103.3 MHz in Gijang, Noksan, and Changwon area. I will be back in hour 2 for Open Heart with an interview of artist Jung-woo, so don't go anywhere, guys. This is 나의 우주 by 권진아.
늘 바라보고 있어 이 길의 끝에서 혹시라도 너 돌아볼까봐 많은 사람들 속에 너 하나만 보이고 너의 목소리만 들려와 허전했던 내 맘에